Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. I've got some more footage for you today from the 0.19 Russian public test server, and as you can see from the screen, it's a PVP reactor game. But hang on, it says skirmish under that. Not standard battle, not encounter battle. So everyone, welcome to skirmish mode. You get into this mode by queuing using the PVP button. I believe it's going to be used when server population is a little bit low. So those off times, maybe at nights when there's less people playing PvP. So if there's not enough people, the matchmaker will queue up 5 versus 5, maybe 4 versus 4. The smallest I've seen is 3 versus 3 in a PvP game. So as you can see here, we're in a 5 versus 5 tier 4 game. I'm in my T72 Ural. And as you can see from the minimap on the right hand side of the screen, they've reduced the size of the actual playable area in this game mode, making it more balanced for smaller teams. Now this is what they do when they put together a PvE map based on a PvP map. They cut down the playable area and make it balanced. Then they put the objectives in. As you can see here, it's an encounter style battle. The map takes place over the island of the reactor map, primarily. And as you can see, interesting new strategies. Now, I've played probably 6-7 skirmish game modes over the last 2 days. In the limited time we have on the 0.19 public test server. And I've really enjoyed it. This is a fabulous mode where a whole team can actually be active. Actually feel like they're making a contribution to a PvP game, and there is far less of the camping that you get in your traditional 15 versus 15 battle. And I hope that when Armoured Warfare goes fully release, once Balance 2.0 is fixed and the game's being advertised by my.com and Obsidian are working on exciting new content going forward, they introduced this as a really good separate game mode, because this is a lot of fun. Now, this was my first ever skirmish game, and as you can see here, the T64A managed to skirt right the way around the bottom part of the map to come up behind myself and this Chieftain Mark II. And I'm now in a situation of, what do? I've got vehicles, a T55 M1 and an MX-10 P90 on the hill over and about F5, and I've got this T64A down here in I3, I4 area. He's flanked round, so we're trying to get a shot off on him. Our Chieftain Mark II friend has gone hell for leather going right, but I'm still concerned about that hill position. I can see our LAV 300 pushing up around, and our other Chieftain Mark II advancing on the hill to try and engage the other vehicles. So with our friendly Chieftain ahead going after this T64, I feel I need to get going. I know I'm going to take a hit from behind from the hill, but I've got to get in there. I've got to support this Chieftain Mark II. We need to take out this vehicle from the flank. And this is where this game mode is absolutely dynamic. So I'm racing now, trying to get a shot. I need to get over this little hill to give myself some little protection from behind. And I take one hit from behind, and we take one hit ahead. And there we go, pushing on this T64A, and here we go to engage him. And this is just an absolutely great game mode. The only thing that it says, the game mode timer is 15 minutes, and I think it doesn't need to be that long. This is a short, snappy action where aggressive play is rewarded with damage and kills. And there we go, nice little lower plate shot onto the T64A. So really, this is just an outstandingly fun game mode. Now, if I look at the mini-map, and at this point when I was playing, I was so tunnel-visioned on this T64 that I didn't realise that most of the rest of our team had actually been killed. And we're now in a 3 versus 4, 2 versus 4 now. It's just myself and the Gosfadika. So yes, we did get tunnel-visioned here, myself and the Chieftain Mark II, and he got taken out. And now it's time for us to finish off this T64A. And there we go, he's dead. But you see how we've only been a few minutes into the game, and already we've lost 3 tanks, the enemy team have lost 2 tanks, and it's all fun and games. We're having a fairly fun time. So you can see now, looking at the little box on the mini-map, you can see what is accessible in this game mode. And you see how quick so far the action has been. And there we go, we spot the T55M1, which is a tank I actually have really enjoyed playing. And there is a PvP gameplay coming soon for that vehicle. But let's just push up. There's the M113 ACAV with its recordless rifle. It bounces on us. We return a nice little shot of 507 damage. Now we can see the MX-10P90 there. Just got to be taken out by our Gosfadika. I've got the M113 shooting at us, and we've got also the T55M1. Now I popped some smoke here. Unfortunately, actually, it wasn't me, was it? It was, yeah, actually, I popped smoke, and the artillery popped some smoke as well. Sorry, SPG. I take a shot in from the side from the MCAV, but that's his firing heat rounds to the M113. It just damaged my tracks minorly. And now we're trying to engage the T55M1. We bounce him, going for his lower plate, but now he's trying to flank and circle us. And you can see how manoeuvrable the T55M1 is forward compared to my T72. Wow, 1 versus 1 now. Gosfadika versus the M113 ACAV. I try and quickly switch, but the victory is there. But as you can see, an outstandingly fun game mode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well done, Obsidian, for adding this great mode, and I'd really be interested in your comments on what you think about this game mode. Anyway, let's take a look at the post-game stats. I did 3,432 damage, I got 1 kill, 444 assistance damage with 4 spots, and I earned a 1,780 base reputation. A big shout out though to the Gosfadika driver, who got 4 kills and did 2,957, but ultimately a great game mode and a good game. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the battlefield.